The Lady in White. In a small, secluded village nestled among rolling hills, there was a tale that sent shivers down the spines of its inhabitants. On nights when the moon hung low in the sky, a lady dressed in a flowing white gown would appear at the crossroads. Her hair was as dark as the night, and her eyes held a mournful gaze. She would quietly approach those passing by and, with a soft voice, ask for a ride to the cemetery. The villagers knew not to deny her request, for the consequences were dire. Many had tried to ignore her, and their fates were plagued with misfortune. Those who did offer her a ride spoke of a chill that overcame them and a sense of unease as they drove through the night. As they approached the cemetery gates, the Lady in White would vanish from the back seat, leaving only a lingering cold presence. Whispers of who she might have been circulated the village. Some said she was a grieving widow who lost her husband to war and died of a broken heart, still searching for him in the afterlife. Others believed her to be a restless spirit, longing to find her final resting place. The Lady in White's appearances were infrequent, and the villagers hoped they would never encounter her on those eerie moonlit nights. The Haunted Hotel Room. High in the mountains stood an ancient and storied hotel, known for its grandeur and mysterious history. Among its many rooms, one had a reputation that sent chills down the spine of even the bravest guests, the dreaded Room 333. Guests who had the misfortune of staying in Room 333 would recount their experiences in hushed tones. They spoke of hearing eerie whispers in the dead of night, feeling sudden drops in temperature, and witnessing shadowy figures moving about the room. Some claimed to have seen an apparition of a man in old-fashioned attire, his face twisted in anguish. Legend had it that many years ago, a guest had taken his own life in that very room. His reasons were shrouded in mystery, but his tormented spirit seemed to linger on. The hotel staff had attempted to renovate and redecorate the room countless times, but the haunting persisted. Guests who dared to spend a night in Room 333 often checked out at the earliest light of dawn, their faces pale with terror. The room remained a chilling enigma, and its dark history was whispered about throughout the hotel, serving as a cautionary tale to all who dared to stay there. The Cursed Painting. In a quaint old estate on the outskirts of a charming town, a family found themselves in possession of an exquisite but mysterious portrait. The painting depicted a stern-looking man with piercing eyes and a face that seemed to follow you wherever you went in the room. The family had inherited the portrait from a distant relative and decided to hang it in their home. Almost immediately, strange occurrences began to unfold. At night, the family heard faint whispers coming from the direction of the portrait. They felt unexplained cold spots in the room and noticed that the man in the painting appeared to shift his gaze as if watching them. As the days turned into weeks, the eerie happenings escalated. Footsteps could be heard throughout the house during the darkest hours of the night, though no one was seen walking. The family began to feel a presence in the room, a sense of being observed and scrutinized. Determined to unravel the mystery, the family delved into the history of the portrait. The research uncovered that the man in the painting was a notorious figure from the past, known for his malevolent actions and cruelty towards others. It was said that he met a gruesome end, yet his spirit seemed to be trapped within the portrait, seeking revenge or release. Fearing for their safety and sanity, the family decided to remove the painting from the house. However, as they carefully took it down from the wall, the man in the portrait seemed to twist his expression into a malevolent grin. The family promptly locked the painting in the attic, but the strange occurrences did not cease entirely. The room where the painting had once hung remained a place where whispers and cold chills lingered. The cursed painting remained a mystery, a dark and enigmatic presence in the family's history, a haunting reminder of the malevolent figure whose spirit refused to rest